Hey right guys, Tric Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 13 of One Tree Hill season 9, which is of course the final episode to all of One Tree Hill, the series finale. I've got the exact date up here. We reacted to the very first episode of One Tree Hill on July 7th, 2020. I know this episode is going to go up like way late when I film it for YouTube, but as of recording this, it is September 19th, 2023, so it's been just over 3 years of doing One Tree Hill, which is, I don't think the longest show I've done. I still think Friends is the longest I've done, but Tree Hill might be second. I think Pretty Little Liars is another huge one. Vamp Diaries is going to be a huge one, but I consider Originals part of that as well. So it's up there as one of the longest shows I've spent with doing reactions to, and that is keeping in mind from seasons, correct if I'm wrong, 3 to 8. For the most part, we were doing 2 a week. So imagine if we stuck to 1 a week, we'd still have like 4 seasons to go or something. But I've loved this show. I think it's definitely had a lot of highs and it's definitely had a lot of lows. But I just think overall the feeling I get from One Tree Hill is, as I've said multiple times, I can be in really any mood. Like if I'm, feeling a bit down, or I'm in a great mood, or I'm angry. I don't know. I'm in the mood to watch One Tree Hill because it just kind of gives you all that. All the emotions that you need from One Tree Hill and all its goofiness to cheer you up as well. So I've loved it. I've loved most of the characters. We'll of course do a separate video for a character tier list. I'm aware I still need to do the Friends one as well, but I will be doing that and doing one for One Tree Hill, and we'll do like a big Q&A to kind of wrap it all up. But for the most part, I've really loved all of these characters, and I'm curious where the ending's going to take us, but I'm not like expecting like a big grand series finale. I'd want it to be at least like a mid 8 out of 10 would be really nice, but I'm not expecting like a like the storyline's really all wrapped up in episode 10. I'd argue that's when they we wrapped up Brooke's storyline and Nathan's storyline, and the rest. We had Danny Boy, which was an incredible episode, but that was more just kind of wrapping up Dan's story, and Nathan in some way as well. And then 11 was just kind of whatever, and then 12, sorry, and then we'll see what they do with this finale. But yeah, thank you to all who have watched these reactions. I know they kind of dipped in views as the show went on. Like I think most people agree that like 1 to 4 is like the peak of One Tree Hill, and I know like a lot of people kind of fell off the wanting to watch the reactions after that point. But if you have stuck around, and even if you did jump off, I get it. Like season 5 was a bit of a flop, but if you have stuck through all the seasons, I really do appreciate it. And I don't know, it's been a long time. I know some of you have been around since we reacted to like the first handful of episodes and stuck around for that long, so that really does mean a lot, and I hope you've found some enjoyment. Well, I assume you would have found some enjoyment out of these reactions if you've watched how many, like 187 in total or something ridiculous. How many? Yeah, 187 episodes in total, so that is wild. 5 days, 8 hours and 33 minutes worth of reactions to go there for you. So yeah, episode 13 of season 9, guys. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And the show replacing One Tree Hill, I would usually do a poll, but I've said for ages now that is going to be the US version of, or I think there's only one. Oh no, there's 2 versions, but the original version of Charmed is going to be the show replacing One Tree Hill. So that's another big show that's sort of like multiple seasons. That's going to take us over a multiple span of years, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to probably take a couple of weeks before I jump into that show, but that is going to be the show replacing Tree Hill. So yeah, anyway guys, let's do this. Oh, before we start, actually, someone wanted to say something to you all, so
I like the name, the Trophy Muncher. That's very appealing. Never mind the hair, let's leave that alone.
Can we get going?
I'm in the middle of something. Went to eat your broccoli. That's a 12-year-old. This is a huge thank you to everyone who watched the reactions. And yes, a dog ate my heart. And I hope it choked on it. Sorry, too much. Can't help it. I'm just Dan.
One Tree Hill. You're not doing the intro for that stuff. I'll take that though. That looks... They put a bit of effort with that one. I guess they already pulled that card out in like the last season or whatever it was. We gotta start on the court. I can't believe we're here.
And then quietly, and without you ever really noticing, someday is today.
Yeah, it's really tragic.
And this is your life.
It goes by quick, doesn't it?
If you had a friend you knew you'd never see again, what would you say?
Is that like old footage? Oh yeah, it is. You can even tell from the camera. I could be wrong, but...
Say
Oh yeah,
it.
she's aged a bit there.
Do it. Don't wait. Nothing lasts forever.
Wait, what?
And cut. That's great. Good work, everyone.
Maybe they did it on purpose? I don't know. They're filming the TV show. Nathan and I will be... Oh yeah, I remember that. I think, was that the note she put in the brick or something? With Lucas. Chris... What the hell?
Dude,
Where have you been?
Chris Kelly's on the lam.
Okay. I know I didn't... Chase didn't even question that. He's like, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, he proposed. Jesus, she's floating.
Love that.
What is this? Like BBC? CBBS?
So I'd like to take a moment to thank you all for being here.
Oh, she looks so good as well. One Tree Hill 1.
Without you, we would not be here tonight. Thank you.
I think that's us, guys. I think she's talking to us.
And it's full of all kinds of surprises.
Lucas just pops out the curtain.
What's with the beard, anyway?
I told you, I'm on the lam.
From who?
Was that like on the run?
I just thought you were on tour or something.
On tour? Where is he?
They arrested everybody, Chris. I mean, that's been done for a long time now.
What?
At least he brought him back.
Chris,
Whoa, why are you hugging a stranger, lady?
thank you for helping to bring Nathan.
Real smooth.
You're welcome.
I was on the lam.
Wow. Mouth. What are you going to do in your last episode? Pay taxes?
It's from Dan Scott's estate. It's a check.
For what?
Why?
No way Mouth gets a load of money. For what?
Marvin, this is for $500,000.
I know.
No way Mouth gets out on this rich as... Explain
It
this.
says, what you do matters.
There's no way Mouth comes out on this and like million. Well, it's not millionaire, but what Mouth does matters. Oh my god, what being the worst character? Oh shit, let's go. I've missed this room.
I could tell you stories about nights spent in this room.
Seasons 1 to 4 really were peak. I think 9's been good and 7's been good, and 6 was good, but 1 to 4. Oh.
Your boyfriend wish lists. I kinda had
What?
to bump
You
Dave's
please.
dad off the list.
Oh yeah. Didn't Payne have like 4 dads? I thought they had a live audience there. Oh yeah, you gotta get Hayley singing in there. Is it a serious finale if Hayley doesn't at least sing?
There was nothing at all, making me small and smaller and smaller.
Is this one of her songs? I'm assuming so.
Chase Adams, bar manager.
Chase Adams, bar owner.
Oh, that actually worked out then.
Damn, she's good.
She's
Hey, man,
good.
there's a super powerful A&R guy here, and I just need a drink.
Oh, done.
Never do that again. Devil's ass.
Wow, that was a slap, Jesus.
Hey, Clay Evans, how you feeling?
Good.
He really wants to tell everyone he's rich.
10th anniversary shot.
10th anniversary to what? Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Awful.
Awful.
You know that Quinn and I are getting married? Nice hookup on the engagement ring. Strong. Anyways, I wanted to talk to
Clay.
you about something. You're pretty happy here, right?
No, I'm miserable.
Think about me being your dad again. I mean, for good.
I feel like this story has got better in like the final third. I know you need the other 2/3 to get to this point, but the last like 4 eps have all been kind of cute. Mainly because of Quinn, but it's fine. Hayley! Is that Mouth on the guitar?
Heard you were on the lam.
I was. Unnecessary, I'm told, but does anyone text Chris Keller? Apparently not.
No, no one texts Chris.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Alright, Chris.
This looks just like the guitar I sold to get Haley her masters back.
Well, it's not just like the
Oh,
guitar.
it is the same one.
It is the guitar.
What? You found Haley James?
He called it Hayley James.
No. I named it after the porn star. This is
The porn star Hayley James. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Nate. really glad you're okay. For
It's
Haley.
Chris Keller.
Thanks. Hey, do you remember the first time we met? It was right here, like 10 years ago.
Don't say 10 years ago.
Keller usually waits until after his show, but I'll give you the early bird special.
Okay. Ugh.
Francesca Parks.
Who's Francesca Parks?
You're Frank Parks from the label?
Oh, the person you just mentioned.
We're looking for rock acts. Sucks for you.
Get wrecked, Chris. Oh, he's feeling himself now. He's such a prick. Oh, skills in the audience. Oh no, it's like, oh wait, he's the one. I can't believe he's in the Taylor Swift music video. Did he just break the fourth wall?
Here is to the successful launch of Baker Man.
The Baker Man.
Oh, we've made 10 billion orders already. We're rich again.
Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But that's just a page that says sales. Wow, some slow-mo. You can't get more Tree Hill than that. Sales. Drop him. Surely your voice doesn't sound like it could still hold a tune while you're upside down. Yeah, it's very Chris Keller. You can't get more Chris Keller than that.
Chris Keller says you're welcome.
Thanks, Chris Keller. Thank you, Chris, for all that you've done.
Hey, little boy. Can I kidnap you? Oh, wait, you've already been kidnapped.
Oh, dang him. What a singer, Nathan.
I saw your jersey on the wall at the high school.
So?
So people expect me to be good.
I thought you wanted to play baseball, no? What happened to that?
But whatever it is, it's up to you.
I like playing sports.
Thank God. That's my boy.
Oh, God.
Play sports for you, not for anybody else, okay?
Right.
Yeah, he's doing it differently.
Right.
Dan did
Let's
it.
get home.
He's broken the cycle.
I'll have to figure out how to talk your mom into not grounding you.
Oh, maybe we could say I was kidnapped again.
It's a little played out.
Yeah, how many times has he been kidnapped? Like twice. It could have been more. If he was in the show 24, he'd have been kidnapped at least 5 times.
Good afternoon. Can I help
Is that
Yeah, hi, my name is Clay Evans. I'm supposed to sign custody papers today.
Devin? Bevin? It is, yeah.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi, cutie. Okay, you're Bevan, right?
Devin,
We went to
Devin,
high school
Krevin.
together. Of course. Haley's sister. How are you? I am good. I just got engaged. Oh, congratulations. I was married for a while, but I really hated my husband.
Quinn, you did not go to high school at the same place, no? I bet Skills is going to bump into her. Oh my god, that would actually be great. Tell Skills, get Bevin and Skills back together.
Hey, Haley. It's me.
Whole Skills.
I just...
They dropped the little, oh, I'm single, I hated my husband. They dropped that for a reason.
Mom,
Mom?
you coming?
Mom already? Bloody hell. It didn't take long, did it? Quinn's adorable. That's fine.
What you need.
The kid looked well goofy there. So I didn't mean to call you Mom, I'm sorry.
Now that's the spicy meatball.
Huh?
It was Jimmy's catchphrase. Mine was whammo kablamo.
Oh,
Whammo
my boy was
kablamo.
such a dork.
He still is.
I remember seeing Dan not long after I got fired for refusing to report the rumors about Nathan and the pregnancy allegations. I said it didn't matter that I took a stand on the air.
You did do that. That was like Mouth's best bit in the 5 seasons.
Why me?
Yeah, really, why
You
you?
did the right thing.
I can't be that. Mouth did the right thing. I ain't buying that. If anyone deserves that money, it's Haley, actually.
Did you hear there's a new tenant moving in across the street?
No. Well, hope they're nicer than the last one.
It can't be much worse.
Okay. Little place called Baker Man.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Congratulations!
We're gonna be working opposite each other. That's adorable.
You've got 2 businesses on the corner of Front and Grace, and your parents, though they may be gross, are finally acting. I'm proud of you, Brooke.
Hopefully that sticks. I guess we'll never know.
I like that our street is called Grace. I've never known anybody with as much of it as you.
True.
It'll be a nice corner.
She's so cute. At least we had a Haley and Brooke moment. Now we need a Nathan and Haley moment because they haven't spoke yet.
saying.
And we're interested.
I know. But I'm not. Sucks for you.
Oh. Oh, that's that.
I gotta let you go, Chris.
Why?
Oh, well.
Because you're the next artist I found. Your music is great. Your live show is great.
So you've watched on Mia, Alex, Chris,
I didn't like the version of me then.
Haley herself.
The first time.
You're still the same person, Chris. I hate to break it to you. You're still
You're
a
not that
prick.
Actually, you're still pretty much that guy. But
Yes.
you're working on it.
He's pretty much that guy with some improvements. Let's not joke around.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Dr. Nick.
Please welcome
Peyton.
Captain
Who? Oh, the intro guy. Please don't make me sing the intro again. The old Gavin back. All old Gavin. Don't remember in season 1 when he cropped up and how hyped you were.
I'll search if you don't see it. You're thirsty, I'll be rain.
Oh, for God's sake. Chase, stop. She did crack a smile though, I did see that. Oh, the crew. Yes, a Haley and Nathan moment.
Mac and cheese. Food of the gods.
True. Ah, what is that? What's in it? Ah,
You're beautiful. This will just be a nice accessory. No,
smooth.
don't say that you never gave me anything.
Yeah, they had to do it. They had to do it.
Giving me an amazing life.
They had to do the line. I'm so happy these two stayed together throughout the whole show. For 9 seasons. Do you know how many little shows... I don't recall anywhere they didn't at least break them up a few times. Or have like drama where one of them cheated or something. They've had drama, but they've been together. I love that.
We could get married and then get some lunch
Yeah, just nip out and get married.
if you want.
I thought you wanted a big wedding.
Yeah, but we don't have time for that. You're on the series finale, Clay.
I just want to be your wife before we adopt our son.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Speed around that.
And just one more signature right here.
In like one app, they proposed, got married. He's called her mum. What the hell? Oh.
I always loved that house.
It looks like crap. It did look like a good house. Did we ever get to see inside it? I don't.
It's funny how our past frames us.
It's not done yet. That's
How
why
the
it looks like
person we
crap.
used to be never
Fair
lets
enough.
loose of the person we are.
For a preview of that program, here's the host, our boy, Marvin McFadden.
I'm rich, guys. See you later.
The name Jimmy Edwards will always mean something in this town.
I guess.
Boy who took a handgun to school and then took his own life.
Yes.
Both believe that at their best, sports and athletes can be transcendent. They can
Sports.
remind us that an underdog can still find glory and that there might still be
Are you the underdog, mouth?
the Edward Scott Memorial Scholarship Program. A scholarship program for college-bound students who plan to
Fair
pursue
enough.
any sports
Fair
related
enough.
coaches, trainers, coordinators, and yes,
He's put the money somewhere good, not just on mouth garbage.
I'm Marvin McFadden.
Alright, mouth.
Whammo kablam.
Okay.
That's a spicy meatball.
I can't even be upset about that. I thought Matt was just gonna buy a mansion or something and live in large, like but I wonder if he'll sing the intro at the end. It's like that last song. That'd be kind of cool, and that's why they didn't do the intro at the start.
We should go for a walk. You want to?
It's pouring outside.
Yeah, but you two kissed in the rain, and it was adorable. So
Let's go.
yes, there's Jamie. No, probably in bed actually. Yes, my faves. Let's go. Aren't they adorable? Oh, look at them. 9 seasons strong. You know, I don't say this about actors and actresses, I don't, but I really don't know how these two didn't just get together in real life. Like, I really don't know how that didn't happen. They have too much chemistry. But it's like natural chemistry, not forced.
You'll see. Hold on. Almost there. Okay. Open.
Oh, did you buy the house? What? How did you even afford that?
Come on.
Julian ain't that rich, no?
What?
She should have a lot of, like, bad memories
This
of
house
that.
deserved better.
Okay.
That it deserved a family.
It's,
Well, now it's got one.
would be cool, I guess.
The best one.
How did he afford this?
There was treasure here, and I found it. In our sons.
I guess.
In my parents.
Oh.
In you.
Hey, Brooke's happy, we're happy. That's been my motto since season 1. It really hasn't, but...
Night, Dad.
Nope.
Night, Mom.
Hell yeah.
Night, son.
Look at this little family. Oh, he zonked instantly. Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa, what's that?
It's a secret.
You didn't put the brick back in very well.
Against all odds and in the face of all kinds of obstacles.
Yeah.
Almost
Quite a few obstacles, but...
true. This is your secret now. Your magic.
Don't lose it, Jamie.
And most importantly, don't tell a soul. Except your mom.
Yeah, we gotta tell your mom.
I'm gonna break that scoring title.
Big claims.
Chasing things with integrity is good. Dreaming.
Is that it? That's the only wish you want? Okay, yeah, sure.
It's a magical place, son.
Wilmington.
Seen that magic in your eyes for the last 9 years. There's only one Tree Hill, Jamie Scott.
They said it. There's only one Tree Hill. They said the thing in the series finale, and they've gone and said it. It's so small. Like, Tree Hill's so small.
Stay there and tell me what I should remember about this place.
Lucas.
What made it so special?
Lucas. Not really, but... God, they get me feeling nostalgic. No!
Feels like it was yesterday. I wake up sometimes and I miss it.
You know, I get that feeling so much.
It's all still right here.
She's preaching. She's spitting bars.
I'm coming, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
You're always nervous.
I mean, fair enough. You're in Living Tree Hill. Anything could happen. Where are they going? Oh, Bakerman, maybe. Is this the big last scene?
We'll see you there.
Oh, maybe like the premiere of their show. They're gonna sit down and watch the first episode of One Tree Hill. Very meta. It's how I feel about like Haley's wedding though, where I'm like, wait, what? Oh, it's been a time skip. Bloody hell, Mal! Where, well, I was gonna say, where Payne and Lucas should be here, but it makes sense. Oh, he's with Bevan as well. That did happen then. We just didn't see the scene, which is weird. Yes.
It's the oldest story in the world.
Just very show that looking.
One day you're 17 and planning for someday.
Yeah. Iconic moment.
Someday is today.
Wait, what?
And then someday is yesterday.
Wait, what?
And this is your life.
He's not that bloody old. Is that just like that happens, that shot at some point?
But ambition is good. Chasing things with integrity is good.
Fair enough that they looked 60, but...
If you had a friend you knew you'd never see again, what would you say?
Peyton.
If you could do one last thing for someone you love, what would it be?
We're not going to show Peyton.
Say it.
Anything you want. Everything.
Miles going to be the goofiest dad ever.
The next memory.
Okay, I'll get Clay's goofy smile in there.
The next smile.
Is that Logan?
The next wish come true.
But Logan was like this around the same age as Jamie, so how's Jamie the highest scoring player?
You just
yes! As if they found their way back to each other, that's adorable.
The world is full of magic. You just have to believe in it.
It's been a time skip, but no one's aged. Is Jamie about to run out? Okay, so it's not the premiere of this show then. I got that wrong. Where is he? Oh no, you're gonna see him.
So make your wish. Do you have it?
Oh, they'll just show the back of his jersey.
Good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now believe in it.
There it is, our last shot. Damn. Right, I don't know when I'm going to throw this in, but it's been about a year since I finished One Tree Hill. It's been a while. Obviously, YouTube's taking a bit longer to get the episodes up, which I do apologise for. But yeah, I still reminisce and think about the show a lot. It's been great. However, I'm throwing this in there because there's actually a bonus scene that I didn't react to when I did the reaction initially. And I mean, you might know what scene it is, kind of thing, but I thought I'd react to that now. I've not seen it. It's been a whole year and I've not even seen the scene, but I know it exists. Because people on Patreon told me, oh, you missed out such a great scene. And I mean, it wasn't in the episode that I watched, so that is unfortunate, but here we are. However, it has also been announced that Netflix, of all people, are picking up, I guess, a revival of One Tree Hill, and I assume a lot of the main cast are going to kind of join back on, like Nathan, probably Lucas, Haley, Peyton, Brooke. I assume like the main crew. Maybe not in every single episode, but I assume they'll pop up here and there. So we do have more One Tree Hill coming probably in the next couple of years. So I will, of course, react to that. Whether it's good or bad, I will react to that when it comes out. But yeah, I won't take up too much of your time. Let's react to this scene. I think I have an idea of what it is. It's like the song and them all kind of watching the performance. So 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't know why this wasn't in the episode I watched. That's so annoying. This is just on YouTube. So I think I might say it in the reaction, but I remember saying like, this feels like it was such an obvious scene to have in the final episode. It wasn't there. Like he cropped up, what, 5 times throughout the show? There we go. This should have been the last scene. Maybe not the last scene, but... I wonder if this was like the last thing they shot. That'd be kind of cool. Go on, Lucas has got to be in the crowd somewhere. He won't be. Rip. Oh yeah, good times when we were lobbing balloons on people's heads. I do sometimes think I want to rewatch Tree Hill just for myself, but probably stop at like season 4, something, maybe 6. I don't think I will though. Maybe in like 10 years. Oh, mouth. I feel like a lot of these characters would crop up in the revival they're doing. They'd have adult Jamie, maybe? I don't know if it'd be the same actor, because I don't know if he's acting, but... I'm sure Mouth would come back. He's probably been counting down the days for the revival. Julius Caesar. These random extras. Where's Dan? Ghost Dan. Oh, they have a cut to like Ghost Dan in the bar just like approving. No? Okay. So where this actually, is this the last scene or is it just kind of playing at a random point? There we go. Very cute scene, very cute scene. So anything I say in the review about this scene not existing, I mean, be disappointed, ignore it. I didn't think it existed, but there it is. So, alright, we'll jump back to a year ago when I actually watched the final scene or whatever. Even though I don't know where I'll put this in the edit, but alright. See you for the revival in a couple of years. Peace. Mouth looks zoinked. Oh, Tree Hill. Done. Very good, very good. This finale was what I expected. It wrapped everything up very nicely. I'm a bit confused by the time skip a little bit, because Jamie's aged by, like, how old would he be there? Like 16, 17 maybe? So it's been quite a big... No one aged apart from, like, Jamie and the kids, which was a bit odd. But this is fine. It's not that big a deal, really. It's just funny. So yeah, they wrapped it up very nicely there. Everyone got their kind of happy ending. I mean, everyone kind of had the happy ending over the last couple of episodes anyway, but it was more like the little moments for this episode, like Brooke and Haley having their moment. Nathan and Haley kissing out in the rain actually might be my favourite moment. That was really good. And then passing the baton on to Jamie, which they've done a few times throughout the show. It's kind of like we're passing the baton, but then they got renewed again. So it's like I remember the last episode of the last season where Jamie was on the bridge bouncing the ball. I was like, that could be like the last shot of Tree Hill. And they've kind of done that again here. And I actually think that shot worked better in the finale of season 8. I think it was the finale of season 8 when he was on the bridge. I thought that was really cool because it's like he had was becoming Lucas in some way, whereas this is more like he's becoming Nathan. So I guess that makes more sense and it works for that. But I think it depends how you look at it, because obviously we started with Lucas and we've ended with Nathan in some way. So yeah, again, it just sucks about the behind the scenes stuff. I get it. It really would have been nice to see Lucas or Peyton in this finale, but I didn't expect that either. I didn't go into this episode thinking they were going to pop up or anything. It would have been nice. But I think like not having like Alex show up was weird. We didn't get Deb, so there's no Deb when Nathan's scene. I think that would have been quite nice. Yeah, there's no any other characters I would have liked to have seen come back in some way. Definitely Alex. I thought that was really weird. She could have come back for at least like a couple, like one scene or something. They got Bevan in there, which was actually kind of nice, and it looks like her and Skills ended up together, so I did like that. Weird that we didn't see them actually interact in any way. I'm assuming that might be like a deleted scene or something. I thought that would have been quite nice. But yeah, I don't think there's really any characters I would have liked to have seen pop up or anything. Other than Lucas, Peyton. But that makes sense because of the behind the scenes stuff. I think Alex is the only one that I'm a bit like, it would have been nice, because she just dipped out early in the season and that was kind of that. But yeah, we got a lot of music going on, playing gigs at Tric, which kind of made sense. Chris was in it a lot, which was fun. He was funny. Yeah, it just kind of felt like a episode of Tree Hill but just with the addition of like wrapping things up. And that worked for me. I didn't expect anything more from this episode, to be honest. It was never... I don't think it was ever really going to be like a 10 out of 10 episode, which is not for me, but it did wrap things up very well. I think if it was any other season, I'd go like it's a low to mid 8. But I think because it is the series finale, I don't really have any complaints with it. Like I said, it's not the best series finale ever, but it just did what it needed to do and had like adorable moments between all the characters and wrapped things up nicely. Like with Quinn, Clay and Logan, like they were actually adorable this episode. And again, my two favourite moments I think were the conversation between Brooke and Haley, and my favourite moment was actually just the kiss in the rain with Haley and Nathan. Those two, again, I'll say it again. Those two just being together throughout the whole show, I think, has been so good. And the only show I can think of where a couple has just stayed together for that long and never broken up, or, you know, they've had drama, of course. It'd be very boring if they didn't have drama. But I think season 2, they broke up a little bit. I guess you could argue that. So maybe, I guess they haven't been together the whole time, but even then, that was very early in the show in the grand scheme of things. And they've been together since, so... And that was a weird time. That was where she just went on tour and didn't show up. that was like the most drama they had, really. So yeah, the fact that I'll give it a 9 out of 10, just because they wrapped everything up nicely, and I don't really have any complaints. The only thing I could really consider complaints is that it just didn't have some characters in there that I would have liked to have seen, and that's really about it. I don't really have... I can't think of any like glaring, they didn't wrap this up, there's such a plot hole or anything like that. So yeah, if I'm missing something, then maybe it'll come to me later. But yeah, we'll go 9 out of 10 for this episode. Again, technically, I want to say it's like an 8.4 or something. It is a great episode. I don't think it's technically a 9 out of 10, but I think because it is the series finale, let's be a bit nice and generous and give it the 9. I do think the best episode of this season was episode 11, which was Danny Boy, of course. So overall, very happy with this final season. This was a huge step up from the last season. Going through the episode ratings, we had a 7, a 7, a 7, a 7, and then an 8 with episode 5. Then a 7, then an 8 out of 10 with episode 8. Then a 7, then an 8, then a 10, then a 7, and then would have ended on a 9. So overall, no bad episodes this season, thank God, because it was a shorter season as well. I don't think we had the best storylines with this season, like Nathan being kidnapped and all, Clay losing his memories and all that stuff. But I overall think it was like a pretty good final season for the show. So going through the seasons as a whole, seasons 1 and 3 were the clear standouts for me. Maybe 4. 4 was close, I think, kind of in that running. That's definitely my third favourite season. I think 1 is... Season 3 is my favourite, then season 1, then season 4. They're the clear, 1, 2, 3. Then I'd say... Maybe... Part of me wants to say season 2, because it still has that nostalgic vibe. It still has Peyton in there. I know Peyton was in season 6 and 5 as well, but 5 we'll talk about in a bit. But it's between 2 and 6 for me after that. So I think at 4th I'd have season 2. I think season 2, because it still had the drama. It had the nostalgia vibes. Yes, it had some silly drama in there with Nathan and Haley overall, but I think overall we still had some really, really great episodes in season 2. So I'm going to go season 2 at 4, then season 6 at 5, then season 9. Yeah, season 9, because I'm going to give season 9 an 8 overall. So maybe season 9's... No, I can't give that an 8, because then I'm giving it a higher rating than season 2 and 6, and I think... Well, I preferred season 2 definitely to season 9. Maybe I'll go a high 7. Like a 7.8 or something. So, it's a hard one. Good thing about Tric now is you can add notes to your ratings. So you can, Tric usually you can't do 7.5 with your ratings. So I can't remember my ratings for certain things. But now they've added notes, I can actually put in 7.3 or something like that, which is really nice. Okay, so 4th, season 2, then season 6, then season 9, and then season 7. Season 7 was a surprise. I actually really enjoyed season 7. Then season 5, and then the worst season was season 8. Season 8 was the only mid-season. Season 5 was fine. And then seasons 6, 7, 9 were good. Season 2 was great. Season 4, 1 and 3 were fantastic. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, Whitey. It would have been cool if Whitey came up, actually. Yeah, I would have liked him in the final episode. Weird he didn't come up. So throw him in that little mix. Alex, Whitey, Deb were the 3 weird ones. Because you have, Rachel and stuff, but I don't think we needed her in the, So, yeah, they're the only ones. Really great final season. I'm happy they ended things well. And overall, the show with One Tree Hill. What do we give One Tree Hill as a rating overall? I don't think it's a 9. I think that's way too high. I think it's... Again, technically, with all the seasons and all the episodes combined, it's probably a mid-7. However, the feeling I get from One Tree Hill and just the enjoyment and the fact it manages to hit on the elements of nostalgia really well, which is one of my... I love the idea and the feeling of nostalgia, and Tree Hill manages to hit that very well, especially in the first 4 seasons. I think overall I'm going to give it an 8.2 or something like that. Let me add that as a note so I know that forever before I forget. 8.2 out of 10 for One Tree Hill as a whole. I would like to have given it a 9 or something like that. And there are certain parts of Tree Hill that definitely make me go, oh, that was a 10. That was a 10 out. Certain moments for sure. But I think when you have to combine the week episodes and the week seasons, it does bump it down a little bit for me. Like I say, technically more so, if you added up all the ratings, more so a 7.5, but I just love the feeling the show kind of gives me, and yeah, when I've been like really, there's been moments where I've been doing Tree Hill when I've been like the worst mindset or mind state that I've been in my life, and it's still managed to bring some element of enjoyment for me. And it's a very good show to kind of take your mind off things, even though it has that kind of over the top drama, and it's you do get invested in these storylines very well. And it would be a show that I kind of go back to watch through again. It's probably not anytime soon, but maybe in like the next 5 years or something, I'd probably go back to this show, especially again those first 4 seasons. I could easily just watch those first 4 seasons again and enjoy those. But yeah, overall, very, very great show. So thank you again to everyone who's watched these reactions. I've really enjoyed it, and I don't want to say this is the last we're going to see of Tree Hill. It depends on who owns the rights to Tree Hill now. Like, does Mark Schwain technically still have a say on what happens to Tree Hill? Because does he technically still own it? I'm assuming yes, but if something was to maybe happen where they managed to get that away from him, was CCW own it? I'm assuming yes, the CW. Could they do like 10 years later? I know it's been over 10 years since it ended now, but in the world of Tree Hill, like 10 years later kind of thing. Maybe. Do they need to? Maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see more of Tree Hill at some point, or like a spin-off or something. So I want to say we might see more at some point, but we shall see. So thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you for Charmed, which is going to be the next big show. So until then, take care. Peace.